Welcome to another podcast of the current situation Manchester United. Quick video. So this is going to be a Manchester United not a preview but a match reaction. It's a late reaction because the game was played yesterday. Um it was a very disappointing game to sit. Oh, let me turn this down so I don't get caught up with a copyright infringement. Um Manchester United lost 2-0 towards Hull City. Here's the thing. This is a side that hasn't been in the Premier League for a good time. And in the first game, we allowed them to get 3 points off of us away from home. That's not the best way to start a season, especially seeing that Michael Carrick is in his first full season as manager, permanent manager for Manchester United. Now, I haven't been on Twitter for a good while, okay? But I wanted to go on Twitter to get to see the reactions. Hold on, of what people were saying about the result of Manchester United against Hull City away from home. And I was not disappointed because I'm disappointed, man. I'm not surprised by the comments I've seen. I'm seeing people actually trying to justify why we shouldn't have sacked Amorim. Bro, just because we're in a ditch right now doesn't mean that we have to go. See, this is the problem with Manchester United fans. Some are Manchester United fans, and this is why we're not so united as people think we are just because our name is Manchester United. If something goes bad with our manager, people want to go back on the previous manager and say, oh, we should have keep him and give him more time. When Amorim was here, people said that about Eric Ten Hag. When Eric Ten Hag was here, people said that about Ole. When Ole was here, people were saying that, oh, we should have given Mourinho time, and Mourinho was right. Which Mourinho was right? His words came to fruition eventually as years went by because our investment has been poor in terms of the players that we bought. But what I'm saying is that we can't be going back to the manager and say, going back to our previous manager, say, that our previous manager was right. We should have keep him. No, we shouldn't have keep him. Amorim should have been sacked longer, way before that he actually did. He should have gotten sacked probably before the season finished. Okay, but he eventually got sacked. We got him out of the way. Everything I got sacked, and rightly so. Both of them got sacked, and rightly so. The point is that we should be backing Michael Carrick. Now, Michael Carrick, that said, Michael Carrick made some mistakes along with the starting lineup. Why is this Bridging playing Dorgu as left winger? This Bridging is not Gareth Bale. Stop. Let us listen. Just because this Bridging got some goals at the back end of last season when he played on the attacking on the left side or on the right side, does not mean we should play him attacking. If he has goals in him, cool, but that doesn't mean you have to advance him forward on the wings. He's not a Gareth Bale. This Bridging is not. I wouldn't even say he's a Zanetti because Zanetti wasn't built like that. Zanetti is a very versatile player, but he wasn't a goal scoring attacker like that. He was just versatile and dynamic and, integrated. Do not play Dorgo as a left winger. Play him as left back. This Bridging can't beat players. He can dribble. And, he's not the best when he comes onto the ball at his foot. Play him as left wing, left back. See, you have me talking foolishness now. But I didn't even watch the game yesterday, bro. I didn't even watch the game yesterday, but based on the highlights I'm seeing, bro, we did not play confident in that game. We didn't play confident in that game. Persons getting on to Bruno Fernandes. People are saying that Bruno Fernandes is the problem. People are saying that we should sell Bruno Fernandes. My thoughts, we should keep Bruno Fernandes. Not because he got 21 assists last season and broke the assist record last season. That's not the reason. The reason is because he's the only guy that drives us forward in terms of passion. And of course, yes, he brings assists to the side. He's very energetic. He drives us. If we sell this guy, we're going to find ourselves in the championship after this season because, like I said last season, or under the season when Amorim was here, I see if it wasn't for this guy, we would have been playing in the championship right now. Because the other players were not showing passion. They were not showing drive. They were not showing motivation or discipline. So for us to be saying we want to sell Bruno Fernandes, no, I'm not saying that Bruno Fernandes is no Xavier Hernandez, Toni Kroos, or Andrea Pirlo. Far from it. What I'm saying is that with the qualities that he have, he deserves to be in this midfield. Now, is he undroppable? No player is undroppable. Even if he's the captain, he's droppable. If he's putting stinkers up for like 2 3 games, yes, he deserves to be dropped. But that's no reason to be getting onto Bruno Fernandes like Bruno, as if Bruno Fernandes is the reason why we concede them 2 goals. Let's go to them 2 goals. The first goal we conceded was from a set piece. Why is Harry Maguire marking Mbeumo? Mbeumo don't play for Hull City. Last time I checked, Mbeumo doesn't play for Hull City. So why is Harry Maguire putting in a 2022 performance? This version in 2022 was the best definition of comedic. I'm talking about Harry Maguire. This Virgin got kick Paul Pogba in the face, and Pogba was pissed. I don't want Harry Maguire. See, this is the thing with Harry Maguire. Yes, Harry Maguire, for the better part of over a year now, he's reinvented, he's reformed. Yes, me, he's improved his game. But I've always said that there is always a tendency of this guy going back to how he was back in the earlier days when he came to Manchester United. Because this Virgin has a joke in him. Why is this Virgin marking up Mbeumo? Mbeumo is not a Hull City player. See, you probably think so he's still playing for Hull City when you left Hull City all them years ago to go to Leicester, and from Leicester you come to Manchester United. That's years ago, man. You ain't playing for Hull City no more. That's the reason why we can't see the first goal. Is because of poor marking and poor defensive discipline. The second goal, now, Lamens made a good save before the first goal scored, but it went into the path of the goal scorer because Harry Maguire forgot his marker. The second goal shouldn't have scored. That's a very good cross. Where's our defense, man? Why are we not showing defensive discipline? We gave Hull City 3 points on a platter yesterday. 3 friggin' points. This side hasn't played Premier League football for God knows how long. You see me? I'm going to give them 3 points after they got promoted back to the Premier League. After they've been playing in the Championship for a good while. Why are we giving... Why? Our attackers. Going back to Dorgu. Dorgu should not be starting left wing when you have Kuna off of the bench. Kuna on the bench. And Rashford off of the bench. That shouldn't happen. It's like you're asking to draw. It's like you're asking... I don't even know why we're setting up defensive. Because that if we're actually confident, Patrick Dorgu wouldn't have found himself starting on left wing. It's not Patrick Dorgu's fault he's starting left wing. He doesn't pick himself. And because of that, we can't really blame him for playing left wing because he doesn't pick himself. It's the coach, the manager, Michael Carrick, that picked him. So we have to blame Michael Carrick. But what I'm saying is that if we want to be positive in games, Patrick Dorgu should not be playing as a left winger. He's not a left winger. He's a left back. Just because this Bridging got score some goals last season doesn't mean that this Bridging should play more attacking on the left wing when you have left wingers on the bench. That shouldn't happen. That should not be happening. Mbeumo was not convincing yesterday. Neither was Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes had a wash game. People are calling for this guy. Say they want to sell him. People want to sell Bruno Fernandes. But my question is, if we go sell Bruno Fernandes, who goes and replace Bruno Fernandes? We have like 8 months. We have 8 days left in the transfer window. 1 week and 1 day. Who the hell will go sign that is of value in our midfield, that will add quality to our midfield to replace the qualities of Bruno Fernandes, or even upgrade on Bruno Fernandes if we sell Bruno Fernandes? Motherfucker, who go sign Bruno Fernandes? Who go sign Bruno Fernandes? I know Bruno Fernandes has offers from Saudi Arabia, and I think probably a club in Syria. I'm not sure. But who's gonna sign this guy? Who's gonna really sign this guy? We should not be making panic signings at this moment of the transfer season. We have 1 week left and a day. This panic buying stuff, man. This should have happened while the World Cup was going on. World Cup finished like a month ago. Now we're catching hellfire. We go lost our first game of the season away from home to Hull City, that's newly promoted back in the Premier League, and we go lose to them 3-0. That's not that's not the best way to start a season. That's not the best way to start a season. Some people are saying, well, it's our first game of the season. We shouldn't be hard on ourselves. Some of you guys are not worried enough. I'm seeing valid crashes. I'm seeing valid crash out. Some of you guys are like Franklin Saint, crashing out on Twitter. Some of it is valid, but some of you guys are are doing it for attention, and you are doing these crashing outs for the wrong reasons. You want attention, and some of the points you're making are not justifiable. Bruno Fernandes is not the main problem. In my opinion, he's not the main problem. I didn't watch the game, but I'm saying that this bridging is not the main problem. We have to play to Bruno Fernandes' strengths, and that is due to the coach and the setup in midfield. So that's due to Michael Carrick and his coaching staff. Patrick Dorgu, I'm going to reiterate, Patrick Dorgu should not be starting left wing. In no game, this guy should be starting. Not even in the Carbo. If we're playing Carbo, the only time this version should be playing left wing is if our left wingers are injured, are suspended, or But that's the only time this version should be playing left wing. And even then, we could have pulled out a young youth out of the academy and play him left wing if we're playing a Carbo Cup or the FA Cup. One out of these two cups. But his brethren, for the most part, should not be playing left wing. Patrick Dorgu should not be playing left wing. Based on the setting up, why is it why let me see who started yesterday, because I want to finish this video right now. Who started yesterday for Manchester United as the striker? Because I don't even think, what the hell is going on here? I don't even think Sesko started up top for us yesterday. So let me look at the starting level. Hold on, let me go on Google. Hurry up and load. Because see, if we didn't start Sesko yesterday, that's part of the problem too. Because say Hull City is going to set up defensively and they're going to play a low block. So we cannot be playing the balls through behind. Sesko is not that fast. Hold on. Alright, let me see the starting 11 now. The lineup. So Kuna started as a striker. Bro, since Kuna, listen man, Kuna is not a striker, bro. This guy is not a striker. Just because this Virgin play up top for Brazil, hold on, does not mean he's a striker. And even when he's playing up top, he's not a striker. He's more of a false 9 or a 9.5, as Mourinho would say. But this Virgin is not a traditional number 9. He's not an out-and-out striker. He's not a Hurricane. He's not a Erling Haaland. He's not even a Kylian Mbappe. So why are you starting him up top? If you need to drop Bruno Fernandes, drop this guy. Play Kuna as the number 10, because that's where he played for Wolverhampton. And he did very terrific. He did very terrific as a number 10 when he was playing for Wolverhampton. So play him as the number 10. And you have Mbuma on the right side. And you have Rashford on the left side. Or, if you want to start Bruno Fernandes, you could play Kuna on the left hand side and put Sesko up top. Particularly in a game like this, when we're playing away from home, we're not going to get the space to exploit as we usually would if we're playing at home or playing one of the top sides that's going to play football against us. Play Sesko. Play the ball to Sesko up top. But so it's, but we not we it's baffling. And Tillemans, I don't even know how Tillemans plays today. I'm guessing he played an average game. His Premier League debut for Manchester United, so I ain't gonna come hard on him and stuff. But Andres Santos, I don't know why we're throwing this guy in the deep end. I'm not saying he had a probably bad game. I didn't even see how he played yesterday, but there's just a lot of questions, man. There's a lot of questions. Leave your comments on the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys thinking, man, because this can't continue. Some of us Tambo will say, oh man, it's just the first game of the season, why coming down hard on us, man, this and that, blah blah blah. Wait. See, this is a comment that was said by Ruben Amorim yesterday, and I'm guessing this was after our loss, so people want to justify why sacking Amorim was wrong. This is what Amorim said. Amorim said this when he first took over at Man United in 2024. We have two ways. Forgetting the new idea, try to cope with the way we used to do things, and next year we'll be here with the same problems. Or we start now, we risk a little bit, we suffer a little bit, and in the next year we will be better. Interpret that how you want to interpret that. People want to, people See, people are saying Amrim was actually our best coach in a while. So all the Deadwood signed players that are still carrying the team. He asked for a DM with speed that covered the field, which he wasn't given. What has Michael Carrick done? Last season, success wasn't due to Carrick brilliance, but new. But let me see the comment. But new coach bounce. This is one of the reasons why we can't go so far now. Amrim was crap. Alright? Man, outside looks so dark. I have a football game later. You guys better keep, relax on that. Bro, this let me wrap up right now because I don't want this to be a crash out video. But let's stop defending Amrim. Amrim was crap, man. This Bridging said all the right things, but when it comes down to the football pitch, we didn't show whatever he was saying on the football pitch. It was a different story when he came onto the football pitch. Leave your comments in the comment section. It's getting dark outside. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that based on why you're watching the video, but yeah, man. I mean, this is we should not be starting Kuna as a striker. Kuna is not a striker, and we're not Man City neither that play without a striker for them 2 seasons and still thrive. We're not in that process. We don't reach. We're not there yet, and we should not be playing without a striker neither. We have Mbuma. Mbuma played striker in preseason. Why didn't play Mbuma as striker in this game? Why didn't play Mbuma as our main number 9 in this game? This loss is on us, not on Hull City. Hull City is just getting the benefits of us doing ourselves like that. We are the reasons why we lost that game in my youth. We should have started with a better starting lineup yesterday. They can't start Dorgo left wing. For what? They can't start. I mean, they can, but in a game like this, they can't start Kuna brother as a number 9. You start Sesko up there so as a number 9. Particularly, like I said, is me when you have sides like Hull City dropping back and playing deep. They can't play. Come on, man. And we don't even have the midfield quality midfield, is me, to break down sides like the way we want to. So we can't be starting with it. No. I want to be finished by the 20 minutes. Leave your comments in the comment section. I'll show it to you guys next video podcast, man. Bless up.